banned spirits and you just equip shit. It's really strong.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we should get into the deck.
Okay, yeah, enough ranting. Let's get forging.
Okay, so this is like what we call like a hidden, like a secret commander or whatever they call like a, there's like a sub theme to the deck. Like everybody knows what this deck is, but like he just wanted to see it happen, which like I respect. So we're gonna build around this card, right?
Oh, we're building a World Tree deck.
Just because like it's kind of ridiculous. And this card.
Is this Golos gods? Are we building Golos gods?
I mean, maybe.
We're building Golos gods. Let's go. I'm down.
He said he wanted to see it get built, so we're gonna do it. Well, I'm down. Okay, so first off, we have to name it. What's the name gonna be?
So it's Godolos. Goddolos? I don't know.
What's the name? Jigglypuff?
Yo, let's do that, Jigglypuff. They will never know what the deck actually is.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so.
What's our budget? Or do we not have one?
I think he said he doesn't. He said none because gods are too expensive.
Yeah.
Like I think he just said that you do what you want because, like within reason. Like just because they're too expensive now. So, like basically you just kind of got to do what you want. So we're gonna start here. Oh no, not that. Oh wait, what is this though?
It's not
battlefield creature library for a basic land card. Put that card. Sacrifice.
Yeah, that's
we'll
not
get to
great.
That. So these two cards aren't breaking the deck, breaking the budget at all. So the first thing we got to do really, we got to look up gods.
There's a lot of them.
There is a lot of
now.
them.
Do we want to? There's 52. Do we really want to run all 52?
No. We're gonna pick the best ones. So Annex, this one right here. This is the one that whenever another non-token creature dies, you get +1/+1s. He seems kind of good. What about Aetherios? I like this one, the 6-mana one, because it can protect the other gods. It like puts counters on things, and you can steal stuff.
Well, I definitely think Erebos is probably going to be like a good, like I think the original Theros gods.
Oh, we're definitely gonna play Locust Perforo. We're getting there. There's gonna be plenty. We're just not to. I think that the Amonkhet and our gods are gonna be the best ones because they're just always what they are. Like on top of the God Eternals that got printed later on too. Like they're always just good cards.
But like. But remember, all the old school ones, the original ones, give
devotion.
But the thing is, we'll have enough devotion. They also give a global effect. Most of them, like either give them all vigilance or trample, or like the thing with the old gods is they all had like like they were enchantments, and then they became creatures.
So, do we want to play Bergie?
I don't think of her. No.
Aetherios is. What about Annex?
I don't know. I don't know about Annex.
What about Alrund?
Alrund?
He's just a card value engine.
Yeah, like, you could just honestly you could say like land or creature up top. I think he's decent.
Yeah. I think he's probably like one of the better ones just because he could just be he could just do.
I think Asika, God of the Tree, should be 100% in this list.
Oh yeah.
Because even in not, you just do her other side. She is ESIKA. ESIKA. So just get rid of the K in the very beginning.
Oh, I don't know what that's.
And you have God of the all put together.
Mother. God.
Tom's having some technical difficulties.
No, not.
Nope. Oh no. There she is.
Yes, we definitely want to try this card out. I'm not a fan of this art.
Nope, I don't like that art for it at all. I'm so sad of that. Like, look how cool pretty that is. Look at the colors.
Yeah, and the other side is just so much.
I
so
think
much
you could
nicer.
click on the top of it to flip it around. No, go back out. Like, there's a little outside, a little purple. Yeah, look at that.
So-
It's so cool.
Okay, so let's get back over here. Any of the Aetherioses?
Honestly, I don't know because the thing is, the gods most of them are really hard to kill. I wouldn't say Passage just because most people will just pay it. It's not a big deal. Shroud Veiled's maybe a little bit better, but he's just so much mana.
Ooh, 12 people right now. Thank you, everybody.
Yo, what's up, guys? So we are forging a Golos God deck. Valky 100% should be in there. I think Valky would be really cool. Cause
Yeah. When we get to that, I just want to go in order for now.
I don't like.
The one that. No, I don't like this because she doesn't. Well, actually, I mean, you could just play her and then you get like when a land enters.
Yeah, she could draw you a bunch of cards potentially.
Yeah, I think I like her.
I think she's
Are
a
we just
better.
gonna end up playing all the blue ones.
I definitely think she's probably better early game.
Okay, so what do we think about this one? Creatures and enchantment. Okay, I don't think we want Bantu, right?
No.
Daxos, the Soul Sister.
Whatever you.
Well, he's a demigod. Does he count?
No, I don't think he actually. No, because demigod and god they're separate. Because it had to be demi/god because it's one word.
Okay.
It doesn't
Then
count.
we can't. Urgon. This is the.
If you can't say, it's not terrible, I guess. If you just want to pay 3 mana for have her out for a turn to die, I think Afara is good because she could potentially draw you cards. It just depends if they're actually gods yet. Because I think if your devotion isn't met, it doesn't count as entering.
Yeah, Erebos is not bad. He draws cards.
Whatever.
Or no, that's not.
No,
the
you
one
want God of the Dead, the one below it. I think God of the Dead. Because that's just pay 2 life, draw a card. Having like little drawing engines that get us places are pretty good.
Yes.
Congratulations at Dawn would also be good. Let us get through the gods first, and we'll get there.
Mm-hmm. God Eternal Bantu. He sacks permanents when he enters.
Cards.
Kefnet. I mean, it depends on how many instances. Ketra for sure.
Yeah, 100%. I like a Ketra because
and Ronan.
Because they still technically count as creatures when you originally cast them, and then they enter it. It says God Eternal is what sacks 20 gods to trigger Locust God 20 times. But do you really want to sack the 20 gods? I do like God Eternal Ronus as a potential one-shot.
Yeah, I put that in
okay,
there.
okay.
I like Ronus. Hazaret, Heli. Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely Heliod.
Giving you vigilance is really good.
No, this is the other one that gives life.
Oh, the lifelink one. I actually like the God of the Sun just in general, just giving vigilance a bit more.
I think this is fine. The Raise Boar. It just does a thing. You know, it can play the gods out of your hand for a turn.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the better ones.
Wait.
And then Iroas, right?
Yes, because you're gonna be probably killing everybody with your gods.
Oh, it definitely.
Do we run all Snowlands for Yorn?
That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be really
wrong
hard.
Spot.
Yeah, no, we're definitely gonna run Perforos because he's the automatic win god.
Wait, Tom, hold on for a second. Go over the Raise Boar. Whenever Raise Boar attacks me.
He's really good with Bantu or with the Ronus.
So question: if he puts in a god, tapped and attacking, but your devotion isn't met, doesn't it just become an enchantment? And because it says return that creature to your hand, because isn't it technically not a creature? Would it return it, or would it just stay in play until it becomes?
I have no idea.
I'm curious about that. I've never actually really worked how that works with gods.
Me neither. I have no clue. We might have to come back and maybe play some of these depending on the little amount that we play. I feel like Yorm. Definitely, I think Do you think Karametra? Definitely Karanos.
Oh, they says it will still be returned.
Okay. What do you think about Karametra?
I guess maybe getting lands can matter if we need to, if we want to, because we do want to use the World Tree.
What about Yorm? Do we want to try to play him?
I don't know, because I think we're gonna need so many like different colored lands. I don't know if we could just go basic.
But he is also just a creatureable, like a tutorable god that.
But he's a 3/3. We'll see.
Kefnet?
We have to have a full hand to make him. I don't like his other ability because you have to return a land to draw a card. I do like Karanos a lot.
Yeah, I like Karanos. And Clothis I like.
Yes, I like that one a lot too.
Yeah, this one just makes mana and exiles things. This one,
yes, because it's 2 mana.
I like this.
It's basically
Omari.
Get top 6, get a god into hand.
We're probably gonna play a lot of the Kaldheim ones because they're just creatures at the worst.
Yeah.
Crewfix I like.
Yes.
Keep that mana. And then we could play that card that like filters the mana, Derek. What's the name of that card? That 5 mana card. That like makes 5 mana and you can pay 5 to draw.
It's chromatic something, isn't it? It's the new one, right?
Ori.
There it is, I think.
Yeah, yes. This is nuts with Crewfix because it says you may spend mana as though it were any color. So it also works with Golos. You can activate his ability with this. It's so good in these kind of decks. And then it's also just mana.
It says spend mana as it was any color.
And then it also draws cards.
Yeah.
It's really good.
That's good.
Mogus I like.
Yeah, I like Mogus too a lot.
He's just annoying. He's just annoying.
I think Nylea is really good too. Going down the list.
Yes. Nylea. Is it this one, the God of the Hunt?
Yes.
Yeah. The ones that give trample? Yeah. And then the other one, the Keen-Eyed, that makes creatures cost less. You get to look for creature cards. I think I like them both.
Yeah, I agree. Because I think depending on how creature heavy we're going with this too, like being able to just find creatures, quote unquote, and
it's going to be very creature heavy, obviously. Oketra's pretty good because it makes tokens. I like her.
I guess it's all right. Yeah.
I think it's fine. We're gonna have a lot of mana probably.
True, because we do. Because I guess our plan is to get eventually ramp into Golos to get World Tree, because he grabs World Tree, doesn't he? Or is he only basic?
Yes. Yeah. No, he gets anything.
Yeah.
He's here. Derek, read him.
Yeah, that's right. He gets anything.
And then also he lets you play. He lets you exile the top 3 cards, and you may play them this turn, so you can play lands too with him.
Mm-hmm.
He's really gross. Do we want to play Farika?
No, I don't like her that much.
Phoenix seems kind of bad also.
I don't think we want to mill someone else.
So we definitely want the OG Perforos.
Yes.
Definitely.
Is he the one that gives them
No, the Perforos, the Bronze Blood is the one that gives Hage. The God of the Forge is
that's just when they all enter.
Yeah. So he'll just kill them if you play enough gods.
God, he stole so much money. Isn't it funny how he became like one of the most expensive of the gods?
And then do we want to... This one gives haste, and then it can put a creature, or it could put a red creature or artifact creature from...
So, Tom...
Do you want to play this one?
Yeah. So, looking through all of the gods now, Erebos, God of the Dead, is now $20, almost.
Ew.
It's like 13 to 20.
Ew. So you want to play this?
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I take it back. Thinking about it, I think we want Aetherios in the deck. The OG one.
The 3 mana one, or the 6 mana one?
The 3 mana one. I think that if you do a World Tree trigger and get him in play, that if they have a way to like actually kill them all, like it's doable, and I think it's still just good enough because some of the gods aren't indestructible. So I think actually thinking about it, I think he is really good.
So you do want to play this one?
Yeah.
It does just give haste at worst.
Which I think if you go World Tree.
Yeah, you want him.
Yeah.
Redeem. Non-creature spells your opponent. We could just play this because it's annoying.
And it's also only a 3 mana god.
Yeah, and then on the backside, it's it makes like an amulet, right? Yeah, legendary artifact.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. Yeah, we'll play her. She's good. If anybody, once we're done with these, looking through the gods. Oh, Renata? No, she's demigod. Can't play her. I like Ronus.
Oh, yeah. Death Touch indestructible for 3 mana.
And then you give things trample.
Yeah.
I like Ronus.
I saw Tegrid coming down that list. But honestly, I'm thinking about it.
No.
I don't know if Tegrid. Yeah.
We're gonna play it still, just because it's also like it's also if they do stuff.
Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, that's right.
Also, don't forget that the backside is just fucking annoying.
Yeah,
too.
if you could ramp mana and just keep activating that, you could rip someone's hand apart.
So I say we just play her because she's something that can attack with a body at worst, and she's just annoying, like very annoying.
Yeah, that's right. She's almost like a stacks effect on her own.
Thassa blinking doesn't seem too relevant to me.
No, they don't really have ETB effect. God of the Sea.
Scry though seems fine. That seems fine.
Early game Scry to find stuff, yeah.
I like her, and then
also,
she can make things unblockable too.
Because I think.
So that's nice.
Oh, did you see the price on her?
Oh my god. Yeah. Locust God, definitely.
Yeah. He's real good.
He's good. And he has his own draw effect also, so he could do it on his own. He loots on his own character. Scarab, I like this too. I like this.
Yeah.
Just because it could do it to put your opponent, so like it's just a good card. It's annoying, is what it is.
And if we're ramping, just exiling stuff from graveyards.
This one though.
Nah, he could skip them.
I mean, but putting a neg one.
It's 3 mana. It's really not that great.
But you get the draw though, and like you could kill stuff. I think that as far as generic ones go, this is fine. Yeah, but I mean, there's gonna be like an elf or something. I think this is fine, because I think that we're gonna not have enough, because there are some that are just so bad, and I think that he's gonna be fine. Any of the ones that can kill stuff and like actually have a body and are hard to
now
kill,
I'm thinking about it. If we are running Scarab God, I actually think that Phoenix wouldn't be terrible. It is also the mill.
Oh, Phoenix! Oh god.
No, maybe that could be an alternate win condition. Say if just somehow.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We're definitely doing Valky. What about Taralf?
Nah, because that you need it's non-combat damage.
And all right, but Valky for sure.
Yeah,
we're 100%.
Loki. Skirt.
This card got a mechanic changed. And Xenagos for sure.
Yeah,
he's great. So.
All right, on second review, I say we put the other Aetherios in, the Phoenix and Pharika.
So we have 30 gods.
So I think let's throw Pharika, Phoenix, and the other Aetherios, just to round out our creature base for just.
No, I don't think Pharika, like the one that exiles and makes it.
It's more so just because she's early, potential early game Dooth stuff. Oh, its owner puts it. I don't know. Maybe it's not that good.
I mean, we could just play like Bergie or something.
I think maybe the other Aetherios too, because the other Aetherios is just more protection potentially. So I still think maybe he still is good.
This one?
Yeah. And I still think we could still Phoenix as a alternate win condition.
Oh shit!
Did you accidentally hit back? Okay, we good.
Well, yeah, it's at 30. No, I got the Xenagos, so.
So it's the Aetherios, Aetherios and Phoenix. And I think that. I don't
know about Phoenix. I feel like Mill gets you hated.
As playing gods won't.
It's not true.
I don't like him.
I mean, how far like the backside is like an equipment that keeps things alive.
That side actually, I like him more for that side than his other side.
Yeah, the other side's pretty bad. I don't even know if because that's the side that's going to come out is the problem. There's also Hazaret, the one that you can discard. We could give Did we get the other Heliod in there?
I don't think so. Yeah, throw the other Heliod in there.
Oh, the Vigilance one. Yeah,
Yeah.
duh.
Because if you go God everything and you're like, okay, Vigilance, Haste, Trample on all the
Yeah.
indestructible gods, we going in there.
Okay, and I think that's good for the gods.
Yes, I agree.
32 is fucking more than enough.
So he says, Male the Anima, Descendants Path, Ref, Cashpin, Genesis Wave, Shared Animosity, Sarkon's Unsealing. It says Casual Planeswalker.
Descendants Path is not a bad idea.
Especially because we're a tribal god. So we could probably run a lot of the tribal stuff. So like, I
like Descendants Path.
Altar of the Pantheon seems really good in this too.
Is that the legendary creature?
Oh no, it's
legendary?
Yeah, God. It also increases our devotion of each color combination by 1, which is, and it's a mana rock, and it gains its life.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so
our ramp package, because I don't think Golos is good enough on his own.
Oh, hold on. I see what he was saying. If you play God Eternal like the Bantu, and then you sack 20 gods, you trigger the Locust God 20 times. The Bantu that comes in and sacks things when it enters.
Yeah, but do you want to trade all your gods for a bunch of 1/1 bugs?
No, I think it's too cute of an interaction.
Now,
I think we could play.
Now, if you had Aetherios in play, and they were like, okay, pay life for all of them.
So, let's make sure we fit our ramp in before we do anything. Which I say we do.
Oh, it says it triggers Perforos and you win. But I thought Perforos is when they enter, not when they leave.
No, it's when Perforos is when they enter. He's talking about they're all going to trigger, and then it makes 20 tokens.
Oh.
And all those tokens get created.
Right. So they all enter. Okay, I guess you could do it that way. Perforos is each opponent.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Bantu is a May, so like, I think he'd be pretty.
All right. Yeah. Okay. He's not one of the ones that's linked to like not.
I think he'll be fine.
It's some shenanigan cheesy that feels like it could potentially go really bad if things don't. If someone has some type of responses. But I guess you could also play around it too. Yeah.
We want to play Morphon? Because we could get him too.
Oh, where you just name gods and they make him cost less.
Or but you can also tutor him off the world tree. We could also get some changelings.
Oh, we could also get Orvar. If you wanted to. He's a shapeshifter technically. He's a god.
Yeah, I don't feel like we're gonna use him though. How do you spell Morphon? Does anybody know how to spell? Is it Morph? M-O-R-P-H, like that?
That's what I thought it was. Let me check. Whoops. It is.
Well, yeah, we're gonna play like Crucible Worlds and stuff to be able to. How do you spell it?
It is. Oh, it's Morophon. It's M-O-R-O-P-H-O-N.
There we go.
It's funny. I always thought it was Morphon, not Morophon.
Because he also makes these cost less.
Yeah, and they potentially get bigger. And you could get him from the World Tree too. Yo, is he $18 now?
Do we want to play Mirror Entity? That's one of the better ones, right?
I guess. I guess if you want to just make them all big.
And then the other ones that I think of are like Torn Mauler is like a good one. That is a really good early game one that like gets bigger whenever someone casts a spell. There's also a combo with champions with changelings.
Oh yeah, but we're not really worried about that. We're a god deck, Tom.
I feel like this is fine.
Mm-hmm.
I think Torn Mauler's fine. I'm trying to think of the other good
He says Masked Vandal, maybe other utility changelings.
That's what I'm trying to. Is this the one that makes a token? No, what is this? Exile a creature card.
It says Valaka Awakening to put gods from the hand back into the deck for the World Tree.
Oh, is that? Yeah, that's this. You draw.
And yeah, you put them back. That's actually not a terrible because it's a land base. What about the god tools like Whip of Erebos? I don't like Erebos just because that you can't play around the exile effect on that one. The lifelink is nifty, I guess, but I don't do that. Just seems more win more. I think we focus on casting them as free and as much as we can, and just getting all their effects.
So then we want to play Urza's what is it called? Urza's
Incubator. Yeah, Urza's Incubator. It makes them cost 2 less.
And then
wow, that's like $30 now.
Yeah, I wanted to get one for dinosaurs a while ago. What about what's the really good one called? The one that draws and makes them cost 1 less. What's it called? People help. Yeah, Arc Bow's not bad, but I mean it just gives them death touch when they're attacking.
Herald's Horn is cool, I think.
That's the one. That's the one. That's what I was saying. Herald's Horn.
Yo, Heroes Podium, let's go.
Herald's Horn. Derek, we can play some of the legendary stuff. Is that Heroes Podium?
Yeah. That's to get +1/+1 for each other legendary creature you control, and then you get grab one off the top.
Yeah, that card's gross. What else? Vanquishers? Yeah, we can play Vanquishers.
That's the one that you draw a card, I think, when you cast it. Vivian Arcbow is this. It's X tap, discard a card with the top X cards of your library. You may put a creature card with rare may cost X or less from among them in the battlefield.
Oh, that one, my bad, yeah. The other one. I was thinking of the Bow and Eiley. I think we should play Mutavault.
Oh yeah, it's technically it's a god. Isn't there that shape-shifting land too? Oh, but you need snow lands to play it. Never mind.
I want to look.
Does Heartless Summoning reduce gods when they are cast? Yes, it would.
Yep.
Starfield of Nyx, Tom,
what about
actually.
This thing? That makes the 2/2 shapeshifters?
Yeah, no, I don't really care about that kind of stuff.
Crib swap.
I really don't think we need to worry about this kind of stuff.
Masswood Nexus, so we can play something stupid. Oh, I forgot this thing is. Oh, this thing can copy a permanent.
Yep, but it also enters and becomes legendary, so you can't copy gods. Wait,
this thing's cute.
Wait, was Sakashima a changeling or no? Enchantress worthy playing? I don't know, because the thing is, if we're trying to world tree them all into play, more than anything, I would rather at this point just build the deck as ramp control until we could actually just world tree. Play Golos, get world tree. We just protect it and go, because I don't think this is a deck where you want you play a god on turn 4 and pass turn and let someone deal with it.
No, I think we need to play a lot of ramp.
I think this is going to be a ramp and control options, and then you just get to the point where you can play Golos, get World Tree, and then do World Tree shenanigans.
Alright, let's get to it.
It's a Guardian Project, draw 1 million off World Tree. So yeah, Tom knows for the ramp package, hella good.
Well, I mean, yeah, I've had Teti over for God knows how long.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, every time I play the Turok deck with this ramp package, I love it so much. But I think
it is really.
But I think having the increased benefit from Damia to just fill my hand back up also is really nice. So I could go super hard into that. This is a deck because we're 5 colors. I think Sky Shroud Claim would come into handy because we get dual lands.
Arcane Signet.
100%.
For sure.
Yo, Tom. Urza's
Ruinous. Eric, I put the Nature's Lore.
Okay.
In the, and I'm gonna do the three visits.
Urza's Ruinous Blast. Exile all non-land permanents that aren't legendary. Let's go.
Oh, hell yes.
That's like our whole deck.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look into some legendary tribal cards because there's a lot. Like that Kaya can replay shit.
Yo, we could also play like all the ultimatums that we want.
Okay, so Chromatic Lantern.
The white version of Embercleave is good for legendary matters.
Ooh, look at that. The rocks.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, Oblivion Stone. Well, the thing is a lot of them aren't indestructible anymore. That's the problem. Chromatic Lantern, and then what's the Dryad?
Oh, Dryad in the Elysian Grove.
Yeah.
I think that's really good too.
And I got the Chromatic Lantern because, 5-color deck.
So hear me out. Actually, no, I don't like that. Never mind. So where do we go from here?
All right, I think we need to care about some draw. I think we're light on draw. The question is, do we want to go pricey with it? Kamal's Druidic Vow. What is that?
That's the one where it's Genesis Wave for legendary creatures.
Oh yeah, no,
It's land. I think it's lands and legendary permanents.
I would just rather play Genesis Wave.
Yeah.
The question is, do we want to care about like land creatures or anything like Tatiova or like anything like that?
He says Kethis.
Oh yeah, this is the one that casts legendaries out of the graveyard. Yeah.
Legendary spells cost 1 less to cast. That's not terrible.
Yes. Yeah, I like him.
But the thing is, are we going to be trying to cast the gods, or are we going to try to Golos into World Tree gods?
I guess it's got to be a little bit of both. Because we have enough to where we could play some and then still play 20 cards out of our library for free.
All right.
For fun. And then the lands have to be perfect in this deck.
Also, Tom, do you want to run Jenktha, the Wellspring, in the deck? He's the one that taps for 5 colors. Taps for Wooburg.
Yep.
You can't run him as a companion, but he'd be in the main deck.
So since we have 40 creatures, I think Guardian Project.
Yeah.
Even though like they're not always going to be gods, I still think it's fine. Also, like we could just be a piece of shit and just play this.
I mean, yeah, why not?
He said no budget, so I'm going with the best because we kind of need it. Because when we're like, I think we need enchantments to draw because it adds to the and then we could play like Mirari's Wake too.
Yes.
It'll help us get to that and Zendikar Resurgent. I think those are going to be good. Just playing the best enchantments possible. Because we kind of, like I said. I mean, also, this is like one of my favorite. And if we're going to be ramping it up a lot.
I don't like that
This
one.
card is just so degenerate.
We can run Zendikar Resurgent because we are.
I talked to. Yep. And Mirari's Wake because, like I said, I think that these enchantments that are just good that like need to play us through the game, that also add to devotion are important.
Calyx, Destiny's Hand, because a lot of the gods are enchantments.
I mean, we didn't add lands in yet, but $600 for this pile is not bad.
Yeah, it's not as bad as
I'm sorry?
He says Reki for sure.
Oh, that's the whenever you cast a legendary card you draw. Yeah, this thing. This thing.
Oh, there's also it might even be better is the what's her face?
Whisper?
No, she's the one where you cast a historic spell, so it's all the gods and artifacts.
Oh, Joyra. Yeah, Joyra. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because she actually hits like our like mana like base.
Oh, should we play this? Yo, this card's actually busted.
Johnny.
Oh, they don't have it. They don't have it. Oh, it sucks. It's a tutor. It's broken as fuck. You pay for it to your library for anything. JHIO. Is it like that? Which one is it? Is it Avatar?
It's
Or is it the
Weatherlight Captain.
Wait, why is it not showing anything right now?
It's the one at the bottom, Weatherlight Captain.
Wait, why is it? It's not showing anything.
Oh, is it doing that thing that it does?
We're playing a lot of creatures. Weatherlight Captain?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
There she is.
She seemed really good. Yep. And I put Beast Whisperer too still. And Reki. And I put Consecrated Sphinx. Because, you know.
Let's do it.
We're going to be... we're so heavy on creatures. I think Elvish Piper... I know that, like, you know, this is a weird card, but I think paying 1 to put, like, things in.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I hate to say it, but we are a Golos deck, so Seaborn Muse is, like, a really strong card.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Well, no, because you have to cast them on your turn, right?
Yes, it does have to be with during your. That has to use proper timing.
So then we don't have to play that.
Yo, do you know Anguish and Making's $10? Like what?
That's crazy. Okay, so we have 73 cards in here already. So let's start getting to the lands a little bit. So
okay.
Commnder. So let's do City of Brass because you know 5 color and reflecting.
Cascading Cataracts.
Is that the one that you can like add 5?
Yeah, it's 5
like,
and tap. So you technically like
we
are paying
definitely
6 mana to any combinations.
Yes.
But I think that matters when you're like you need 5 colors. Like if you have to go down 1. Tom, we could also have a secondary win condition with Maze's End and just run the guild gates.
Oh god. You know what? It's not even that difficult. It just makes the deck insanely slow.
Yeah, I kind of don't like it, but we could also
just because if we were gonna do that, Derek, we would just be a creature deck, like a lands matter deck.
I just
like
looked at the price of Sarah's Sanctum.
It's a lot of money.
You know, Field of the Dead also wouldn't be terrible because we're running.
Oh no! We're gonna play Field of the Dead because you know we could tutor everything. That's the thing. Okay, so we have all those. So let's play the shocks, all of them.
Yeah.
Because we're playing and then we'll play the better triumphs too. So that's Breeding Pool. Derek, we got to get through this.
All right, so
Pool, Temple Garden.
So yeah, Temple Garden, Godless Shrine.
That's 2. Godless Shrine. That's 3.
Stomping Ground.
Foundry, Stomping Ground. That's 4.
Did you get Overgrown Tomb?
Sacred Foundry. Hold on. Sacred Foundry. That's 5. Overgrown Tomb. That's 6.
Hollowed Fountain.
Hollowed Fountain. That's 7. Steam Vents.
Steam Vents and Watery Grave.
That's 8. Steam Vents. 8. Water Grave. That's 9.
Blood
and
Crypt.
I think we just missed the Rakdos one. Yeah.
The Crypt of Blood.
And let's look at the price. Everybody ready? Wait, what is the over under now that we added lands?
So I'm saying
$1,000?
something it's 800.
Oh, I was ready. Holy shit!
Yeah, just from
like 10 lands.
Well,
bro.
when you put $10-$20 lands in.
No, this is the only $20 one. And then, do we want to be even more degenerate and play all the Battle Bond ones?
I mean, I guess we
Those
could.
are actually most of them are cheaper. So
Raptor in your chest says new Vornclex is like technically a god due to its story in Keldheim. I kind of until Kaya was just like, I'm gonna give you the hurt real bad. To be fair, I've been playing Vornclex on Arena in this like janky mono green deck, and people don't read their cards because I still have people. I'll play Vornclex and they're like, I could stop this. Let me play a Saga. Why isn't Binding of the Old Gods doing anything? And I'm just like, did you read your card? Did you read my card?
I'm looking at all these cards here, and I'm just like, all these cards are just good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they all just play on their own. That's why I like them.
Oh, Tom, I didn't get to tell you about this. So I was playing on my own up for a little bit the other day, right? And I have Vornclex out. And the guy goes, I'm going to Ugin him. And Ugin comes out with 3. And I see Vortex highlighting, Ugin highlighting, Vornclex highlight back and forth. And he just scoops. It's like, That's how that worked, bro. I'm sorry you didn't know.
Okay, so I say the lands that we play are those and the Battle Bond ones, and then
The Triomes?
maybe the filters, because there are like all over with the mana costs. Some of the Triomes, probably not all of them.
Well, there's only like 3
Well, there's only
Triomes.
5 of them. There's only 5 of them right now.
Well, no, I think there's even less, because the actual
there's 5.
Triomes, because the ones that cycle. Oh, I guess
There's
there's
5.
5, yeah.
Yeah, there's 5.
I guess they did do. Okay, yeah. So we can do the Triome.
But do we want to do? Hold on, a vote, because we only get to play a couple more. And I know that we should be doing it by what the colors are, but I don't feel like going through all that math. It looks like it's pretty equal. Other than green looks a little bit ahead.
It kind of actually no. We want equal because we want
filters?
Golos and we want World Tree. So we would rather actually have an even spread than just focusing.
Right. So, but do we want to do the Battle Bond lands or do we want to do the filters?
I would rather
Because
Battle Bonds.
10 would go up to 28, right? And then we wouldn't want to run another 10, but maybe we could run some of the filters and some of the Triomes.
Honestly,
but then we still need to run basics. So definitely just one or the other, because the rest is going to be basics. And then also I want to put my Balagan Recovery in there because I love that card.
yeah, and we also have Valakut's Awakening.
Yeah, which I still agree that this seems good for me to put cards back. I like that. Like if you draw a 6-drop or something that you're not going to play for a while and you want to.
I would vote Triomes.
Or
just because the color spread, because you could also tutor them with some of the other card effects.
Yeah, 3 visits. Also, Golos gets them. 3 visits. Nature's Lore, Farseek gets them.
So I would prefer. That's why I would prefer over non-tutorable lands off of our spells.
We probably want a Thought Vessel also, and we need definitely need a Reliquary Tower.
Oh yeah, yeah. We could draw lots of cards potentially.
Oh wait, Derek, don't forget though. No maximum hand size.
Yeah, true. Well, we have a guy that does it.
Yeah. Which is great. $15 people watching right now. Holy crap. Damn.
Hi, people.
Awesome. Hello. Thank you, everybody.
Hello.
So,
welcome to the guild.
If you don't mind giving a follow, we appreciate it. We're trying to break our next goal, which is getting 50 followers.
Yeah, so you just click it, you just follow, and then hey, you don't even have to turn notifications on if you don't like. We don't care.
Yeah, Derek doesn't bite that much, I promise.
No. Plus, I added a new sound effect, so you get to hear it. I'm pretty sure I did for following.
Good. Okay, dude, this is like, look, 45 creatures. Okay, so I think we should run a little bit of the Triomes. But here's the one problem: is there's no fucking interaction in this deck.
There's Urza's Ruinous Blast.
Yeah, that's the only one. We'll get to that in a second. Like we might have to cut some of the draw or like some stuff over here.
Yeah, true.
Like I don't really think Vanquishers is going to be better than a lot of these cards. I don't think that the +1/+1.
I actually don't think maybe we don't need Incubator either. Honestly, gods aren't super like mana cost. If you look at most of them, it's not like we're trying to hit like 9 drops.
I agree. And then the with this one, it also is like a draw outlet, so that's the upside to that one. Also, like Pantheon. No.
Well, Pantheon adds to devotion.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13 sources of ramp.
Just remember, I guess the one side, because I think having hard ramp over Incubator because of World Tree, because we still want World Tree to go off.
Right. Let's do all the Battle Bond lands. I don't remember all of them. I know Morphic Pool, Reflecting Pool.
No, Reflecting Pool is one that taps ramp. Actually, Reflecting Pool may not be bad in general, because that adds...
No. I think did I not put that in there already? I did. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I put Mana Confluence, City of Brass, Casting Cataracts, Reflecting Pool. Yeah. We could do Exotic Orchard also, but wait, what is the? It's Reflecting. Is it something Springs, right? Rejuvenating Springs.
Rejuvenating Springs. That's what it's called.
And then
so it's Sea of Clouds, Morphic Pool, Luxury Suite, Spire Garden, Bountiful Promenade, Vault of Champions, Trading Center.
3, Spire Gardens is 4.
Do you want all of them?
Yeah. Spire Gardens is 4. What's the next one?
Bountiful Promenade. Did we get Luxury Suite?
No.
luxury. Yeah, luxury. Also, can we real quick with luxury suite, not that artwork for it, but the OG artwork for it. Can we talk about how out of all the Rakdos lands, which is like Blood Crypt, Dragon Skull Summit, and it's like luxury suite. It's real pretty. It's like Rakdos is like, yo, take a chill pill.
What else?
Did we get Morphic Pool and Sea of Clouds?
Yep.
Vault of Champions.
No. Oh, speaking of that, Hall of Heliod's generosity.
Oh yes,
'cause they're all
100%.
Yemen.
Training Center.
What else?
Undergrowth Stadium.
It's like Spectre Stadium or something.
Yeah,
right?
spectators. Spectator seating. And you got the Rejuvenating Springs. And
So
that's
is that
all of
right?
them.
Is that? Did we get 1, 2, 3, 4,
6,
7,
7,
8?
9,
Yep, 10.
10.
Yep. All right, so we're at 30 lands. We need basics because we have like rampant growth and cultivate. In this.
Yeah. So how many? So how many spots? How many lands do you want to run? Like 30.
So we might need to cut down on playing this.
So yeah, maybe we get rid of like maybe Mutavault isn't the best pick.
Yeah, no. Mana Confluence is fine. I think those are fine. That's fine. Maybe.
We also have Harrow and Valakut's Awakening. Don't forget.
Yeah.
I think Chromatic Lantern is maybe too important in this deck.
Maybe we don't need Harrow.
Yeah, but yeah, let's not sack a land.
Sucking our land, yeah.
I think that's be
These are
fine because I think we only have like 3 things I'll search basics, and so I don't think we're gonna hit too many of them. And even if we draw all our basics, then oh well.
Yeah. So then we need to spread it. So how many? If we're gonna play 36 lands, we could play 8 basics.
Yeah.
So
when we have 28, 29, 30 currently.
probably most on the forest and the islands. It looks like. So hold on. Let me just add each because we're obviously gonna run at least one of each. Forest, island.
Whoa.
Mountain.
How's everybody doing tonight? It's
Hello.
a nice, quiet night. Yo, did anyone else get hit with that wind last night? It was like super breezy last night. Like this morning when I left to work, there was garbage all over the street because it was also a trash day today, so everyone had their garbage out last night and it was just a mess.
Oh, sorry, I forgot the garbage land.
Yeah. So Tom, tell me how I spent like $50 on tokens because the Sharknado tokens are almost $4 a piece.
Oh damn, I have those. That's cool.
Yeah.
And Sharknado itself isn't cheap.
No, I honestly
Okay.
For the Damia deck, I had so many tokens that I wanted, and I only had like 1 or 2. I was like, no, if I'm building this deck, I'm building it right. I want the tokens.
So 1 and 1. That would put us at 37 lands. Which I think I'm okay with.
Yeah, I think so too.
But we're at 105. That's a problem.
So stuff to cut it. Let's maybe maybe Descendant's Path isn't as great as we think it is.
Yeah, I think we just got better drawn here. Like, it does cast it, but, like, we're not Eldrazi's where, like, them getting cast is going to win us the game. Like, we don't have to cheat them out, really. Like, there's no upside to it. Also, we're playing 0 interaction. Like, that's a huge problem. But I guess that when you're playing a gimmicky deck like this, you kind of just have to go with it. Like, you can't really...
Not every deck has to be control. Besides, our gods are basically become interaction when they're out.
Sort of.
Maybe then we don't need Urza's Ruinous Blast. That's like maybe like it's cute, but like it doesn't do anything without something in play.
I agree. I mean, we can always play Psychoclic Rift.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Alrund.
But man, we can run so many good options, you know, because
we're 5 colors. Everything is good. Every card is available to us that can be played.
But again, this is like a gimmick deck, like I said. Like, it's not going to play well without the World Tree. That's the thing. Like, actually, it won't be terrible. I think it'll do pretty okay.
Yeah, because you're still gods are annoying on their own. Like some of them.
Also, we forgot about like Enlightened Tutor and stuff like that is probably broken with Golos. All the worldly tutor, like being able to tutor like specific things, you know?
I guess. Yeah, that's true. But then we could also just run Vampiric Tutor and Demonic Tutor because we're also black.
The Piper too much.
Yeah, true. Maybe
you're right. We could just be degenerates and play Vampiric Tutor.
Maybe Farah is maybe the next one to kind of go.
Oh, the when things enter.
Yeah.
You only get to draw once, right?
Yeah, and it's if another creature entered that turn, and you only draw one card.
Not for like each. Okay, yeah,
no.
I agree with you.
So I think she's the next worst one.
That's at 101.
You cut one more.
This card's just annoying.
I still think Scorpion God is just okay.
I still think it's going to be better than most of them, is what I'm saying.
I built him as a commander, and it was he's just so hard to do anything with, even with a whole deck based around him.
Right, but I mean, taking out one of the only interaction cuts is like not a good idea.
We don't need interaction when we just win.
So we're playing 37 lands because the Valakut Awakening.
Maybe Altar is the next thing to go.
Yeah, because I mean, our ramp is good.
Yeah.
I think all the rest of the ramp is good.
All right.
So, is this how I would actually play this deck? Maybe I would just like cut down to like just playing the God combo if I was being a degenerate about it. So this is like the more fun way to play it. Like, this is like the casual way to play it. If I were to play this in competitive, I would play the absolute like bare minimum needed of the best gods, like that play on their own. So probably like this lineage.
But that's not
probably
fun.
Like the Torn Maw. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying like what it would look like otherwise. Because I would want to play interaction in here is what I'm saying. But I'm more into my mindset as of building decks recently is playing these bigger spells and drawing cards. That's like the two things I care about.
Draw a card, my favorite 3 words.